the fast 5 things you need to know. We'll start your day off swirly, it's the toast. I sound amazing.
Welcome back to The Toast and happy Monday. It's a fresh start. You know, life is all about perspective, you guys. We could be like, oh, it's Monday. Like, I hate my life. Or we could just be okay, you know? We could be okay.
I wasn't even going to say that because from where I'm sitting, I haven't spoken to you since we wrapped the toast on Friday. Like, we literally don't talk.
Once again, like you failing to communicate, yeah.
No, like we've been in the group texts, you know, around each other, but we
just
haven't.
Just kind of two ships passing in the night.
We haven't had like a direct FaceTime all weekend. We're just like so busy
No,
ladies.
You don't call me. You saw how tight I got with the boys over the summer, and you said I want to drive a wedge between this, and I won't call her anymore.
That's not what happened, but you also didn't call me.
Yeah, I'm the one with the newborn. Like, you call me.
Right. No, it just didn't happen for us this weekend, which I think, if we could stop fighting about it, like would actually be a good thing for the show because like, how was your weekend, La Turd? I have no idea what's going on with you.
I went to Lady Gaga.
Right. Barely knew that.
I went to Lady Gaga on Saturday night. Yeah, I had a couple of cocktails. And let me tell you something. I loved the concert. I love Lady Gaga. I wanted to kill her.
Was she talking a lot?
No, actually, not at all. I didn't even think about that. Oh, man, it was probably the concert.
Like a talker.
A talker. It was the least amount of talking I think I've ever seen at a concert. I didn't even think about that. Between songs, like, spare me, just sing. No, actually. So I knew that she went on at 8:40. We're walking like into the venue at 8:30, and I hear abracadabra. I'm like, what the fuck? She's going on early. We start running. So we're like, we get to the seats in the middle of the song. We're like, abracadabra, and we're like loving it. She performs the song so good. She ends the song, and like, the show is over. And I'm like, what in the world? I'm like, where are the other songs? It's like lights off, like she's gone, like the show's over. It's like one song. And I'm like, what is going on? Then the show starts up again, like maybe 5 or 10 minutes later. I was so confused. And it starts up. Abracadabra, maunana. I'm like, we just heard this song, Stephanie. Mrs. Germanata, we just heard this song. So I say, I'm like, what's going on? And the guys in front of me were like, she's filming for the VMAs. I'm like, what? Oh. I'm like, oh, okay. She comes back again. She does another song. And she's like, thanks, guys. I'll be back 2 more times. We watched 1 whole hour of her performing Going Dark, like the same songs 2 or 3 times. The show started at almost 9:45. Like, not to be a grandma, but it was like a long show. And I was like really enjoying it. But I got home so late.
That's really crazy.
Because she was an hour delayed, like for the VMAs. Like, okay, the VMAs were like, first of all, yesterday. So I went on Saturday night. The VMAs were Sunday.
She pre-recorded.
And like, yeah, it was cool to get like extra Gaga. But like, she wasn't performing for us. She was performing for the cameras. And it was just like, it was so weird.
That is weird. Proud to say I did not watch the VMAs. I have nothing to say about the VMAs. We won't even be doing like winners because really, like, who gives?
Their stage. Like, Ariana showed up. She was probably like the biggest star there, and Lady Gaga. And so like they won all the awards. I didn't watch either. I do feel I've actually, sadly, pains me to say this, aged out of the VMAs. Because of course I woke up and like a normal person. I watched all the recaps, TikToks, here's what went down. And like, yeah, a bunch of the pop girlies were there. But what everyone was excited about were people I've genuinely never heard of. Somber? Like, who is that? Cat's Eye? Do you know
learning about Cat's Eye from their Gap commercial.
Oh, I'm learning about them from their, you know, critical performance at the VMAs. I do think it was very Gen Z. I'm happy that the kids have that. It wasn't made for us.
Yeah, no, and I didn't even feel like pressure to watch. Like, sometimes I'll put something on because I know like everyone's going to be talking about it, but like, go home, grandma, you know? And I actually went to a wedding last night, so I didn't even have time to watch the VMAs.
Okay, party girl.
Party girl. Not only did we go to a wedding, but the kids were invited. It was my first time going to a wedding with the kids, and it was like so much fun and just so different to like experience that with them, like hit the dance floor. It was so cute. It was making me think, like, because people were like, there were a lot of kids at the wedding. People were like, did you allow kids at your wedding? I'm like, I didn't know any kids when I got married. I didn't have to make any hard decisions or be like, your kids can't come.
We didn't have actually, Ben has a lot of cousins who are older than him. And I do believe we invited their kids, but like they wanted a night out, you know, in the city. It wasn't, so I don't think there were any kids at my wedding. And it wasn't like a no kids wedding.
Yeah, no, I never even had to like confront the decision. Right. There were no kids in my world at the time, but it was just like so fun and special to bring them. And yeah, some of the parents like didn't bring their kids, and had a night out, which is also really fun. But it was also just fun to like bring them and get all gussied up, and we had a great time.
One more thing I want to say about Gaga before I go. Two things. One, she's literally the craziest bitch on the planet. Like, we're always saying how she's like such an artist and she's just like crazy. Jackie, she's even crazier than we thought. Like, the whole time I kept turning to Taylor Strecker, I was like, she's fucking crazy. Like, she has this whole thing. She's on crutches. Like, she's just crazy. Like, she was being so nuts. Like, everything was like, but she has like a very clear vision. How we're always saying about Sabrina Carpenter, like her whole like feminine, feathery, sexual. Like, she has like a very unique aesthetic. And Gaga has the same thing. Like, it's so Gaga and it's so fucking crazy. Like,
but like at least Sabrina's
so crazy.
is like understandable, like surface level. You know what I mean? It's just like
I don't
things
understand.
you could pin on a mood board. Like Gaga's, no one could ever.
She had this like spoken word poem video before, and she was like, on the road, the journey is dark. And like, I was like, you are speaking English. I have no idea what you're talking about. It's so artsy. It's so deep. Like, I actually don't understand it.
She was like, Cynthia. Jesus died for our Cynthias.
And she was like,
someone should
the
like
darkness prevails in the house of love.
Sample Cynthia.
The second thing was that I got so many DMs. Did you see Alex Earl? Did you see Alex Earl? No. And then I was like trying to like, I looked at her Instagram stories to like see where we were. Like, we weren't far away. I don't know where she was, but I did not see her. And that was devastating.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
She's booked and busy.
She was at the VMAs as well, looking cutesy like a little ladybug.
Yeah, she looked adorable. Like a ladybug?
The way I'm like, it's a TikTok thing.
Okay.
The way I'm counting down the days to Dancing with the Stars. I don't know if you've been seeing, I've been following like a lot of the contestants, like who I didn't follow already on social media. And you know, they go so hard with like the content, the dancing partners. And it's actually getting me amped. Like, no, I'm going to be sat at 8 o'clock on whenever it is, September 16th. I'm going to watch.
Good.
Yeah.
Excited for your recaps.
Speaking of recaps, we have to discuss what we both
Well, you
watched
know
this
what?
weekend.
I have a fifth and final story that will segue into that quite beautifully, especially because everyone's talking about Unknown Number. A lot of people have watched it. We watched it this weekend. We're going to recap it after the fifth and final story. But I want to be able to talk about it freely in full. And so it will be full with spoilers, and that will go at the end.
Okay, that's so fair.
So fair, soft fair.
So fair, soft fair. That was truly the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Did Ben cook his bread?
No, of course not.
Because
The
literally
starter is ready.
On Friday or Thursday, he was like day 5 of having fed his newborn starter. He doesn't have old starter. He has
Started
newborn.
from scratch.
And I was like, they say 5 to 7 days, like do the 7. Like mature is better. Having an immature starter, your bread won't rise. Like it's a waste of time. And now it's like Monday and day 8, 9, he didn't start.
Yesterday, you said his starter was looking great. It's perfect time. He was gonna like make the loaf and whatever. But the day just got away from us, and then Ruby's last nap got cut short, so Ruby had to go down early. Like, you know, it just parenthood.
But you got to start the loaf in the morning. Let me text him.
Don't tell me
Let
that.
me text him. Did you start your loaf this morning?
Well, don't, because I put him to work this morning.
Doing what?
Like finding a place for my breast milk, you know, kind of slay. I have a lot of breast milk, but we live in a small apartment. And I was thinking of getting like a chest freezer, but you know me, the idea of just like a freestanding freezer in my house, I can't. The sweeper could never. And then I remembered I actually have the luxury of having a father-in-law who owns a kosher catering company who has a commercial kitchen in Manhattan. So Ben loaded up our car with all my milk, drove it over to Bruce's kitchen, and all my milk is in a chest freezer at the chef's table headquarters.
That's really crazy, but someone's going to go and steal it now that you said where it is. That's a hot commodity.
They don't know where it is.
Oh, they don't know where the chef's table
Where the kitchen is. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's under lock and key.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep it safe. Lock it up.
Yeah. Even though, like, I don't find myself using my milk as much as I thought I would. Do you know what I mean? I never unfreeze it. Like, I'm just always feeding.
It's not really for now.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, it is kind of like, even when I had a stash with Charlie, I never finished it because once we switched to formula, like I was like, okay, here's the formula. Like
pop off formula.
Yeah, like, and I have to go thaw this old thing from 6 months ago. Like, I don't know. But
I've actually been thinking that I want to donate, if I don't end up using it, because I have so much, like thousands, well, not thousands, but I'm hoping to have thousands, donate to the NICU. That's what I hear people on TikTok doing. I don't know if they'd accept mine, like if it's too old or whatever, but I'll try.
That's beautiful.
I know, right? Like how nice, like if you're in the NICU and you need breast milk, like people donate.
That's really beautiful, Turdy.
Or, sorry, as Jackie would say, NICU.
NICU. I say both.
No, you say NICU. It's one of the words.
I cuss a little.
So that was my weekend. You went to a wedding. You were obviously like partying it up, coming home, stumbling home at 6 a.m.
We were
from
at
this
the
wedding.
neighbors like before the wedding, like going from party to party.
Not the neighbors again.
Football Sunday, we're back in action.
Yes, the Chiefs lost. We didn't even talk about that. Their first game of the season, they lost. I believe it was on Friday night. Like somewhat fine.
I think it's good that they lost because you want to like have a comeback story. Like if you start out winning, it's not always good all the time. Like you have to face adversity.
Agreed.
They need to get it together,
man.
and they need to figure out where their holes are as a team before the big stage. Who? Brian?
No. No.
Pop.
Another word for pop is
Showtime.
What's another word for pop?
Bang bang. Niners gang.
Yeah, that's right. They won.
Hashtag bang bang. Unknown number.
The U.S. Open also ended.
Hashtag
We got
bang.
2 winners. Hashtag bang bang.
Unknown number. That's what she wrote.
Hashtag bang bang. We're gonna get into it. Like seriously, never in my life have I met a bigger loser than that woman.
Well, okay. Just leave it there. Leave it there.
The U.S. Open came to a close. Alcaraz won. Sabalenka won. It was just kind of like a big weekend for sports.
Yeah, that fall seems to be that. Oh, and like in 2 weeks is the Ryder Cup.
I do know that in 2 weeks is the Ryder Cup, and you know Ben was invited.
I know Ben and I were supposed to go together, but I'm just going to be like too pregnant to go to a Bethpage with him. But I was excited. I'm excited that he's going. I know it just really doesn't work out. And I literally can't. So
yeah,
I don't have a choice. It's not like I'm even making a decision.
We're literally like such a sports podcast. It's disgusting. We're like such toxic women in sports.
I wonder who's going to be the Ryder Cup team. Do we know yet? Because it's like a big thing in full swing. And of course, Keenan Bradley was shafted last time. And now like people are saying he might be the captain this year, like coming back, you know, at the top
like
of the heap.
Phoenix rising from the ashes, Keenan Bradley is that.
He's that guy. Okay, Ryder Cup 2025 team. I feel like by now we would know the team.
I can't lie. I have literally no idea what you're talking about. What's a team in golf?
Okay, so the Ryder Cup is different than like all other golf stuff, like not the Masters, not the U.S. Open.
Manishana HaCup Hazeh.
So different, this cup. It's U.S. golfers versus Europe golfers.
Got it. So it's teams.
Play every 2 years, and they switch off between playing in Europe versus playing in the U.S. So they pick like the top
kind of like the Olympics.
Yeah, it's like the Olympics, but it's only U.S. and Europe. And then there's the President's Cup, which is U.S. versus Canadian golfers. That's later. But anyways.
Got it.
So, and like a lot of the best golfers, like Rory, he's Irish. He plays for Europe.
Oh, yeah.
John Rahm. Who's that golf?
Of course, John Rahm. Everyone knows John Rahm.
John Rahm. He is Spanish. He plays... We actually saw John Rahm this summer when we were out.
You and I?
You were there. You probably didn't. Ben told me like that's John Rahm because we obviously know golf. When we were at the beach club.
Oh, yeah. No, John Rambam just went right over my head. And if you don't know Rambam,
educate
you best
yourself.
be learning. Yeah, if you don't know who Rambam is, seriously. And that's like, seriously, Google it. Your life's about to change.
John Rahm is from Spain. He plays, but like he won the Masters a few years ago, so it really is competitive.
It's like Bryson DeChambeau and Tiger Woods, right? Those are the only people who are American.
Not Tiger Woods these days. Scotty Scheffler.
Why not Tiger Woods these days?
Well, he's not like the best player anymore. No. No. He plays sometimes, and it's always like amazing when he does, especially because apparently he almost lost his life in an accident.
Yes.
And let alone be able to golf again at the top level, but he does. So for Team USA, Scotty Scheffler, Xander Schauffele, they don't focus on him in full swing, so I don't know him. Justin Thomas, JT.
Classic.
And Colin Morikawa, a classic for Team USA. Rory McIlroy, John Rahm, Victor Hovland, and Ludwig Aberg for Team Europe. Keegan Bradley is the captain.
It feels really stacked against us, honestly.
I know, and last year they won. They like really swept the floor with us, like embarrassing.
Oh, so now that I know, maybe Ben was like, do you want to go? And I was like, no.
No, it's a really big deal. It's really cool.
Okay, maybe I'll go.
And like usually when it's in U.S. territory, we win. Like home court advantage.
Home court advantage, of course.
The U.S. hasn't won in Europe like in a very long time, and they didn't win last time. But it's like crazy because like we have Scotty Scheffler. He wins everything. What, you can't win this one time?
But it's also like, is golf a team sport? There's no I in golf.
No, but like they take it really, they love, it's like to be selected for the Ryder Cup is like the dream of a lifetime for these golfers. Like they play for this.
Golf backwards is flog.
That feels right.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, that's why they have so many flogs.
Flog.
Flog.
And that should be like a word, you know, when you like score 100 parts a birdie, 1 over should be a flog.
It could be. We wouldn't even know. Eagle.
That's what a flog sounds like.
Double bogey.
You're such a double bogey.
So yeah, go to the Ryder Cup for those of us who can. It's extremely cool.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's in 2 weeks. So get excited, fam.
Let's get lit.
Maybe you'll be on TV.
I don't know. I had a couple cocktails on Saturday and like, I think I'm good for a while, you know?
But it's a few weeks away.
It so doesn't hit the
recharge.
same. It doesn't hit the same. Oh, you know what? I'll say one thing. I was talking, so we went to the Gaga concert. We had drinks before with Taylor and Taylor. Obviously, Taylor D is pregnant. So like we were just talking a lot about like baby stuff. And, you know, I'm like loving it. I'm like saying it's so great. It's so great. But there is like one thing about motherhood I actually don't like. Like genuinely don't like.
Okay.
Like you're really unable to enjoy things. Like
to like detach.
Yeah, like when we went, it was like my dream night. I'd been looking forward to it. Like I planned it 2 weeks in advance. I got the tickets. I bought a sitter. Like bought a sitter, scheduled a sitter. Like I planned everything so far in advance. I was like, Ben, we're going to have so much fun. We're going to get so lit. Like, and I was dreading it the whole day. And then even when we had like successful bedtime, the babysitter was there, Ruby was asleep. Like it was perfect. Like nothing went wrong. It was perfect. Exactly how I planned it. I was like not wanting to go. I was checking my phone the whole time. Like
your mind is elsewhere.
Yeah, and you just like really can't, even with the best situation, like all was good.
You know what? I agree with you. Like your mind is just elsewhere. You're always just like wondering what's going on, even if the kids are sleeping. That's why I actually really enjoy girls' nights because my husband stays home and like I have more peace of mind.
I cannot stress enough how different it would have been if Ben didn't come. And I was thinking of literally telling him to scram.
Like go check on things. Like, cause that's like peace of mind for me.
But I feel like that's how you get to a place where like you're never spending time with your partner.
That's why
but
it's important to prioritize date night. Yes, yes.
And I saw Ben getting dressed and I was seriously like, stop. Like, put your clothes back on, like get in bed, stay home with Ruby. Yes, I agree. Even though like we were with Ruby the whole day, he went to sleep and then we left. Like Ruby had no idea we were gone.
No, of course. No. Of course. Like
it just like wasn't as parjalicious as I envisioned it in my mind. Cause actually that's not true. I had a great time, but like, you know, it's just not the same.
Yeah.
And I want it to be the same, you know? I'm trying.
No, I understand, but I think you're changed. She has been changed. Try going to the movies.
Good.
Like, don't even bother.
I am going to the movies this week.
Seriously, don't even bother. Is Ben going?
Yeah.
Don't bother.
Actually, TBD. He has a ticket. I told you we bought tickets for Downton Abbey.
If you want to enjoy, like, keep him home.
So funny. When me and Ben were in like the throes of newbornhood, we were like, would it be crazy if we went to the movies? Because like literally all we did was lay in bed and watch TV. Ruby was either like sleeping on my lap or sleeping on my boob, sleeping on my lap, sleeping on my boob. So like, why couldn't we just go to the movies? We almost did, except for that I think that it's too loud. Mm-hmm. But like, Ruby like goes to bed with us every night. The TV's blaring. Like, if I go to the movies, can I just bring Ruby? If I saw Sleeping Baby at the movies, I'd be like, damn, that's crazy. But it's really not.
No, it's really not crazy. It's just loud and it's germy.
Jeremy.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's all.
I feel like we don't talk about the name Jeremy enough. It's like a nice name.
It is a nice name, but
because
some
like,
people
we're talking a lot about names recently, like Jeremy.
Some people like drop the E. Like you really need to.
Jeremy.
You need to like focus on that second E. Otherwise, it's Jeremy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's not right.
I know. Yes, certain like accents are more prone to saying Jeremy.
Jeremy.
It's nice.
Yeah, it is nice. Jeremy Soffer.
Flog.
Flog Soffer.
Jeremy Soffer.
He sounds nice.
It doesn't go with Ruby, you know?
Well, it's at both end in Y. Ruby, Jeremy.
And then they're never, like growing up, if someone was calling from the other side of the house, Olivia, Claudia, and you only caught the end of it, you were not sure if they were looking for you or Olivia. It was actually low-key confusing.
Yeah, that was very difficult for you as a young woman.
I actually dealt with a lot of really tough things. I also had a summer birthday, which now is lit, kind of. As a child, oh my God, so robbed. I don't know if I'll ever get over the emotional trauma attached with like feeling so robbed as a child with a summer birthday.
But it's made you who you are.
Speaking of summer, I've been reading a lot of children's books. Not a lot. I have like 6 on my shelf, and I don't really feel like at this point I need more than that. And I've really been feeling drawn to The Camper and the Counselor. It's such an amazing book. First of all, it's huge. And so with Ruby specifically, like I need big visuals. He can't see so amazing. Mm-hmm. It's so colorful. It's really beautiful. And then for my own personal enjoyment, like I'm in the stage where like Ruby likes to be sung to. So a book like that rhymes really helps. And there are books that I really like we bought that one in Montauk from the Lighthouse. It's amazing, but it doesn't rhyme. So it doesn't slap. I cannot recommend The Camper and the Counselor by Jackie Oshry enough. It is such, and I've always loved it, you know, as an adult.
You've always supported it.
But it definitely hits different now. And I totally, when we get to Paige at the lake, Ruby freaks. Like it's like the plot twist of the century.
No, I know. Harry used to freak because especially when I'd be like, whoa, I'm not going in that lake. He'd be like, whoa.
I'm not going in that lake.
And I just want you guys to know, like,
splash.
Claudia's been like sending pictures and videos of her reading it, like totally, like to me, totally unprompted by me. Like this is all Coach is doing. She's not even like just doing her sister a solid, pumping up my
100%.
book. And everything that you just described is literally what I set out to do when I wrote the book. Like I want pop-in rhymes. I want colorful visuals. We need to compete with the television here.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I can't have the Giving Tree sketches. That's not competing.
The Giving Tree is so sad. When Ruby can hold up his own neck, like I'm going to be putting him in the chair, and then I'm going to be like doing interpretive dancing while reading the book. Like it's going to go up from here.
Yeah, so that's The Camper and the Counselor. Available anywhere you get your books. Amazon, easy peasy. So fab.
Highly recommend.
It's such a fab read for kids of all ages. For kids of all ages.
I feel like
we should get into the stories, and I actually feel like you're going to hate them.
I'm going to hate them?
Yeah.
Why?
They're like the stories, but you're just going to like hate them and the people they're about. Like you're just going to.
Oh, okay. Love.
So now, without further ado, it is time for the Fast 5 stories that you do need to know.
And the Fast 5 stories that you do need to know. Speaking of going to the movies, we're excited that today's episode is brought to you by Bow Movies. So there's something about a love story that takes your breath away, not because it's perfect, but because it's impossible. So imagine finding the person you were meant to be with in the very place designed to destroy you. Imagine choosing love when everything around you was hate, everything designed to strip away hope. That's not just romance, it's survival. And that's exactly what you're going to feel when you watch Bow Artist at War. So the film opens September 26th. You can watch a trailer at bowmovie.com. It's a movie that's going to stay with you long after you watch it. It's a Holocaust story at its heart. It's also really just a story of love. So it's the kind of love that keeps you alive. Joseph Bow wasn't just a prisoner in a Nazi concentration camp. He was an artist, a dreamer, and a man who risked everything, not only to help others escape, but to keep love alive. And then Rebecca, whose courage matched his own. And together their story is proof that even in humanity's darkest hour, love can light the way. By the end, you're going to be in tears, of course, from the sadness and the tragedy of the film, but also the sheer beauty of their love. So Bow Artist at War comes out September 26th. If you want to learn more about the movie and watch the trailer, you can do it at their website, Bowmovie, BAUmovie.com. You can see the trailers. It's a reminder of just so much. It's such a great movie, and it opens September 26th. Learn more, and you can also sign up your organization for a group screening at Bowmovie.com, BAUmovie.com. Today's episode is also brought to you by Ollie. If your dog could talk, they'd beg for Ollie. The full body tail wag, the excited little hops, the big goofy grin, well, that's the Ollie effect. So Ollie delivers clean, fresh nutrition in 5 drool-worthy flavors, even for the pickiest eaters. It's made in U.S. kitchens with the highest quality human-grade conditions. Ollie's food contains no fillers, no preservatives, just real food. And the thing is that healthier food means a happier pup with more energy, shinier coats, better poops, and more excitement at mealtime. With 5 protein-packed recipes, the fresh beef with sweet potatoes or fresh turkey with blueberries, even the pickiest of eaters cannot resist. You might think, dang, my dog eats better than I do. And that's probably true when it comes to Ollie. And if you're a slob. So it's super easy. You'll introduce your pup to Ollie. You'll fill out their 30-second quiz. They'll create a customized meal plan based on their weight, activity level, other health information. You'll get the welcome kit. So Ollie will send your pup their first box with 2 weeks worth of meals, a free storage container for mess-free serving, and a guide on how to gradually switch them over to their new diet. There are benefits that you can see. They'll be more excited at mealtime. 1 to 2 months of Ollie can help dogs reach a healthy weight. You can customize your plan Dogs deserve the best, and that means fresh, healthy food. Head to ollie.com/toast. Tell them all about your dog and use our code TOAST to get 60% off your welcome kit when you subscribe today. Plus, they offer a happiness guarantee on the first box, so if you're not completely satisfied, you'll get your money back. So that's OLLIE.com/toast. Our code is TOAST to get 60% off your first box. Today's episode is also brought to you by Game Time, the Game Time app, giving you the advantage back to the fans. It's the hack for unlocking amazing tickets and experiences in just a few taps. Super easy to use. Game Time guarantee means that you can trust that you're getting 100% authentic tickets on time and at the best price. Of course, fees are always included, so what you see is what you pay. I feel like getting tickets is modern warfare. You're either like paying an obscene amount, you're not really knowing what you're paying until you're checking out, or the tickets you bought are fake, and then you're just like, fresh out of luck. It is like, shouldn't be so hard, and Game Time is over here simplifying and really making the experience much more seamless. Fees are included in the Game Time pricing. So you're going to know your total upfront. There are no surprise fees at checkout. They offer zone deals, so you can snag even more when you choose a section and let Game Time choose the seats. The seat views are super helpful. You're going to get a panoramic view from your seat in the app before you buy, so there's no surprises, like the tickets you bought are not the tickets you actually have. They offer the lowest price guarantee, or they will credit you 110% of the difference. Game Time ticket coverage is the most flexible customer service policy in the ticketing industry. So take the guesswork out of buying concert tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use our code TOAST for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code TOAST for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket. Go. Download the Game Time app today.
Thank you, Turd Time.
You're welcome, Jerd Time.
Our first story, some new couple alert news potentially. Glen Powell was spotted with Olivia Jade in New York City. The two were seen having dinner at Il Cantinori in the city on Sunday. Glen Powell, 36, and Olivia Jade, 25, were spotted enjoying
Obsessed. I feel like I literally put this out into the universe. Was it not 1 or 2 weeks ago? Well, I just came back from the toast, so I don't know when I said it. But I was like, Glen Powell needs a star for a girlfriend. Like, he's kind of been single for too long. I like that he took some time off of his previous relationship because it was a really serious one. But he doesn't date enough celebrities for me. I think that's actually really hindering his growth as a star. And this is just perfect. Although I do want to go on record saying I do not think that they are dating.
So what do you think that they are doing?
I think that they're very good friends. I actually, not to be like so obnoxious, I know that they're very good friends. And Glen is also really good friends with Olivia's mom, which is a great way to start a relationship.
I just want to say Lori was there.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, no, they're not dating. Like, sorry. And I desperately wanted them to.
Maybe they're not dating yet.
But
like maybe this was just like a really fun dinner and now they're looking at each other differently.
Right, like they're both like spending time
Olivia,
in New York.
You're all grown up. Frontal lobe looking good on you. Single?
Yeah, I want to say it hasn't happened yet for a reason. I think these two actually spend a lot of time together. I just don't think that they're dating.
I think they might be looking at each other differently now. Just like, grown up. The girl that you thought was like kid sister.
And
She's
like she just got
beautiful.
out of this relationship with Jacob Elordi, who Glen Powell like definitely hates. They like compete for roles.
Yeah.
And so maybe now like he's seeing her through that lens. I mean, I would love it. I can't stress enough. I don't know who it's better for, like him dating her or her dating him. I love the whole thing, like obsessed. I just don't think that it's real. And I'm devastated about it.
Okay. Well, until further notice, it could be. And I like it. And the whole circle of like young Hollywood single people, heterosexuals, or actually I guess some bis, are all swapping right now.
Yes, it's a reset button. It's like musical chairs. Everybody got up and they're running around again.
Yeah. So that leads to our second story, which is that Austin Butler was seen with Emily Ratajkowski.
And I just want to say, no two people have ever been more perfect for one another. Like, I know that like these are just like, yes, you're right. Young Hollywood. There's like a group of like Jacob Elordi, Kaya Gerber. Like it's like 10 or 15 people.
Jacob, Kaya, Austin, Olivia. Now we'll throw in Glen, throw in Harry Styles, Zoe. Sydney. Like,
yeah, they all just like swap with one another. So I know this one like shouldn't feel different, but I'm telling you on Pete on a personality level and also like just on every level, Emily Ratajkowski and Austin Butler, based on what I know about them peripherally, like just as like a purveyor of pop, I'm telling you, they're perfect for one another. Although I think Austin thinks like he's the star in the relationship and Emily thinks that she's the star in the relationship, and that might cause conflict. But for right now, like no two people are more perfect for one another.
They're even both 34.
Jackie, it's perfect. Like they're both just like kind of hungry for
more
something. Yeah. I think it's perfect. And I think they're loving the attention they're getting as a couple.
They're like, why didn't we think of this sooner?
It's brilliant.
Yeah, it is. It is. What was I was going to say
she's
something
very
about
much in this circle. She was spotted with Harry Styles. She was spotted with Pete Davidson. Like
what I was going to say is that it also, who it introduces into this circle?
Vanessa Hudge.
So
McClard.
McClard.
Yeah, but McClard like saw the life with Emily Ratajkowski and was like, respectfully, I think I'm okay. And backed away. And now he's like, I think dating a normie.
That's what we saw at least from
firsthand, boots on the ground experience.
At Round Swamp. But like technically, yeah, like the exes, he's in the mix. McClardia.
If you weren't keeping up with us on Patreon this summer, you might not know that like the thing that sort of defined our summer was not only running into Emily Ratajkowski's ex-husband Sebastian McClard at Round Swamp, but then running into him, talking about him on our Patreon, and then a week later, him coming up to me at the Sag Harbor Carnival saying he heard what we said and me taking a picture with him. You might not know.
No, and then you also might not know if you haven't been around for years that like Claudia's names, including Turdy,
Claude, like everything that Jackie calls me.
Everything stems from the days what we were reporting on Sebastian Bear McClard when he was married to Emily Ratajkowski. Like he's so integral to the bones of this show.
Most influential figure in our lives.
So seeing him was amazing.
It was, when you like something happens in your life and you feel like it like redirects the course of your life. Like if it didn't happen, you would have went on plan A.
Yeah.
But because like, you just got shifted to track B, I feel like it was one of those sort of shifting moments.
Yeah. Shifting sands.
Shifting Streisands.
Shifting Streisands. The story of Bruno.
Correct.
That's Bruno's memoir, but that's a story for another day.
So having said that, Olivia Jade and Glen Powell, I would love, but I just want to go on. But again, I thought Taylor and Travis weren't dating, so what the hell do I know? But based on like my intelligence, I'm going to tell you, not yet. The other two, literally like two people have never been more compatible with one another. They will be married forever. Odd 120.
I love that for them. And then our third story is actually some more new couple news, sort of in the mix because like when we go down the Harry Styles, Zoe Kravitz route, Olivia Wilde has a new man and it's Ellie Goulding's ex-husband, Casper Jopling. They had a 3-hour dinner date and then she was making out with him, caught on camera.
Oh, wait, I didn't see this. Hold on. And how old is he?
She is 41. He is 33.
And by the way,
she loves a young Brit.
She does. He does look a little bit like Harry Styles. He's very cute. What does he do?
He is an art collector. Classic.
Rich.
Art dealer.
And yeah, I don't know if they ever got married. He was engaged to Ellie Goulding.
No, ex-husband. Page 6 is saying ex-husband.
Okay, I believe them. Am I crazy or does he kind of look like Ben?
I can't.
Or he just wears glasses. He just wears glasses.
I'm just looking at these paparazzi pictures. Like I don't have his headshot in front of me.
Okay, I want to see the paparazzi pictures. Give me 1 second. There.
Okay. They were out. Went to the Pelican in London.
I'm happy for her. I think that if I ever met her and like I wouldn't like her, but that doesn't mean she's not deserving of happiness.
It doesn't mean like you wish ill on anyone.
No,
but like you can say like I don't think we'd be the best of friends. But
no, there are actually two different types of women. Me and Olivia Wilde. Like you either are me or you're Olivia Wilde.
Yeah. Difference. But
I'm
then
happy for her.
Opposites attract.
So you're saying me and Olivia Wilde are going to date next.
Or be best friends.
Oh, right. I'm happy for her. I am. I feel like, it was just a crazy time. It was a crazy time, them dating.
I feel like
so
there's stuff I'm forgetting.
For so long.
I feel like there's stuff I'm forgetting.
Come on, Harry. We want to say goodnight to you. Remember, everybody thought that was her kid, but it wasn't.
Who was it?
Like one of his friends, Left a voicemail.
Oh, that's cute. People love that. Someone needs to sample my voicemail in a song.
Have you ever played your voicemail for the listeners?
I don't know. We talk about it all the time. It's the origination of Love You Bye, but Claudia, play it for everyone.
Okay, I'm going to call you, so just decline.
You guys, this has been my voice. Can I just give a little backstory?
Yep, please.
This has been my voicemail since I got my first phone in the 5th grade, so I had a 5th grader's voice, and I recorded my voicemail. I wrote a little song for my voicemail.
She wrote a jingle.
I wrote a jingle for my voicemail, and like it was just always like such a hit amongst like friends and family that I never felt like I could change it, nor did I want to. And now as a grown woman, when people hear my voicemail, they assume it's my children.
Okay, that works.
Yeah, or like, you know, even like 10 years ago, they assumed it was like, I don't know, a niece or a nephew. Like before I had kids, like they just assume it's a kid, but it's me.
And I just want to say you guys are not fucking ready for what you're about to hear, okay?
I'll ignore you. Oh, I could have pressed.
Can you believe it? Catherine's mom on her phone. Please leave a message.
Wait, you like talked while.
Sorry.
Do it again. Okay. Just be quiet.
Can you believe it? Catherine's mom on her phone. Please leave a message after the tone. She will get back to you ASAP. In other words, that means immediately. Love ya. Bye. Leave a message.
Wait, leave a message. I'm not okay. Like, first of all, I don't know if I consciously knew that we say love ya, bye, because it's
You
from
didn't know that? That's where it got like.
I think, no, I knew it subconsciously, but I don't know if like every time I say it, I'm like, oh yeah, voicemail. You guys, first of all, I haven't heard it in so long because I don't call you. It's the cutest thing. Leave a message. Like, I'm obsessed. You look like you're, and if you guys could see what Jackie looked like she was such a little like cherubic, pale, redheaded kid. In other words, that means immediately. Love ya. Bye.
Leave a message.
Stop. It's so cute. Leave a message.
It's so cute. Like things I did that. Also, it's expertly written.
It's brilliant.
Like props to me.
Sonically slayed, melodically slayed,
Lyrically. You knew she was going to go on to do great things like The Camper and the Counselor.
Correct.
It all tracks. I've always been that girl.
1,000%. And she will always be that girl.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that trip down memory lane.
I know I did.
It was about time.
Yeah.
We talk about it enough.
I think we've played it once.
I don't know. This feels like a new experience. I'm not having deja vu.
In other words, that means immediately. It's
ya.
like, are you dumb? You don't know what ASAP means?
Even if you are, I'll help you out because I'm a sweet lady.
That's the type of gal I am. Leave me a message. Love you.
No wonder why so many people leave me voicemails. They feel encouraged.
I can only imagine, like, who calls you?
A lot of people for different like
Humble
reasons.
brag.
Business people call me and I don't pick up the phone.
Right.
It's
What's
just
the most recent voicemail you got? Like, I want to know who's hearing that.
Okay. Oh, well, you know, the tax resolution unit.
Oh, spam. That doesn't count.
Doctor's offices.
I bet doctor's offices like hear weird stuff
Yeah.
because they make a lot of calls.
It was like a little in what's yeah, it's doctors, family members, just professionals, various professionals. If you know, like
various professionals.
like I had my like rugs cleaned, so like the rug company called me to schedule the delivery. I didn't pick it up, and so
yeah.
he
So I
heard
guess
it.
they just assumed it was your kids.
It's various professionals for sure.
Got it. Okay. Well, it's good that you have a very professional voicemail for all the various professionals who are going to call you.
Exactly.
It's so cute. I love it so much. I hope it never goes away.
I mean, unless like Verizon messes with me, it shouldn't. I have no plans on changing it.
Great.
Are you ready for our fourth story? We just sort of like accelerated through.
Yeah, that was like a 3. I feel like normally you would do like story 1, A, B, and C with those.
I know, but like they all kind of are their own story. Like they were the big things people are spotting this weekend.
Agreed. And they needed to be contextualized.
Agreed. They each needed their own moment.
Yeah.
Our fourth story is actually something we're getting tagged in a lot. I find on my end of people wanting us to discuss, and now there's been an update. But last week, a video went viral of Logan Paul and Nina Agdal arguing in their van on their way to a dinner date. And it's like Akko Taco. Basically, you can see through the window them. But we realize that they're arguing because as he tries to get out of the car, she's like tripping him with her feet.
She's like in the seat right next to the door. She really should be getting out first. Whatever. He gets out, so he like climbs over her, but she puts her boot in the way and like tries to trip him.
Yeah.
And then they continue to like walk, just like looking.
And then he
upset.
walks like straight into the restaurant, and then like she's like 2 paces behind him. He doesn't like wait for her. It kind of is giving like angry. It looks like they just had a fight in the car. I mean, what else could it really be?
Yeah.
And then this week they were just at the US Open and they like recreated the video.
As like a joke.
As
like,
a
look,
joke.
I'm tripping her. Ha, ha,
Yeah, like
ha.
we're tripping.
And I want to say something. That video was weird. Like,
I think they were having a fight for sure.
Yeah, for sure. But like the physical element of it, like definitely, because I love when celebrities get caught fighting with their partners. It is the most, you want to be relatable to me? Like, that's relatable. Everyone fights, argues, and it's like you're in public, and what do? Don't make me bring it up again. Irina Shayk and Bradley Cooper at Wimbledon, okay? This one felt really different and really weird. And I liked their approach to responding to the drama, but I don't, like as somebody who's like now, I'm a fan. I watch Paul American, like I'm not satiated. I think that there were like, I don't know, I'm suspicious. I am.
Suspicious that what? Like the fight is just like a
Trouble in Paradise.
It's not like a routine sort of fight. Like it's.
I didn't look
it's
routine
high
to me.
level.
And I want to say like, I am in I think a great marriage. We fight all the time. Like everybody fights,
you're
you
in
know?
a combative marriage.
No, I'm saying like I'm in a normal marriage and like we fight for sure.
yeah,
I'm not like we never fight. Like no, we fight. I don't know that like I would take it to that place
of tripping.
Now, obviously, if he tripped her, we'd be having a totally different conversation.
Yeah.
So the fact that it was her tripping him means like it definitely could be nothing.
Yeah.
It could be something.
I'm trying to think like what else it could be other than like an obvious fight. Plus also like his face when he walks out of the vehicle is like not the face of a happy man.
Now, just because two people are caught fighting does not mean that there's anything going on in their relationship. Like I can't stress it's it's what Jay Shetty says. Like if you're not fighting, you're not communicating. It's a sign of a healthy marriage. I don't know, it just seemed weird. Like it just seemed different.
It was definitely like an up there sort of like a level 10 sort of fight.
And their approach in responding to it, like recreating it, like normally I like that, but I don't know. Like the video was weird. Like
also, I think on the heels of the fact that they just got married, even though when you actually think about it, I do think that's a time when like you fight more.
Of course, one, because there's like so much stress, drama involved with planning a wedding, like families blending. Two, then you go on your honeymoon and nobody talks about like how a honeymoon is literally the most boring thing on the planet. Like it's just you and your partner. Like all there is to do is fight and get fat. Like there's nothing else to do. So I could see them actually being in the stage that's fight heavy.
Yeah. Like 10 days after your wedding, more or less. Like that's not the happiest time in your marriage. It actually wasn't so bad, but I'm just saying, just because they just got married doesn't mean like trouble in paradise, you know?
Agreed.
Just because weddings can be stressful. They had a big one and maybe it's led to some residual fights.
And it happens. It's so normal. Wedding planning is tough.
So do you like see their relationship differently from this video? Have concerns?
Well, as you guys know, I wasn't ever like fully.
This isn't if it was Jake and Yuta doing this.
Oh my God, if I saw a video like this of Jake and Yuta, because I stand them so hard, you guys have no idea. Like sometimes I get involved with something, like I watch a show and then once it's over, I like forget about it. No, I follow these two on social media so hard. I'm like always just like rooting for them from the sides. I would be shook if that was them.
Yeah.
As you guys know, I'm not obsessed.
I like
with these two.
I like them. But it definitely is like, okay, I'll need to wait and see more. I need season 2 to sort of clear things up for me. Where their heads at.
And I did feel like when I saw them on season 1, there were some red flags, just in like the way that sometimes they spoke to one another, like weird things about their relationship, but they are like living this crazy life. So like maybe I just can't relate to it.
And he's like a huge personality and she's like living with, like they're just, it's not necessarily comparable to like the average Joe.
It's not. So maybe their fights aren't comparable to the average Joe. I am looking forward to hearing that they will definitely be discussing this on season 2 if they're filming, right?
I mean, they talked about everything. So yeah, and they're definitely filming because why wouldn't they have filmed the wedding?
Right. Assuming, I assume the show was a success season 1, that they're getting a season 2. Has there been any reports?
I don't know. Google. Chat. I mean, that's really a case for Google.
Will there be a season 2 of Paul American on Max?
Google could have answered this, I feel.
It's 11/11. Make a wish. You know, something about this particular chair, whenever I use ChatGPT, like it doesn't work.
Chat be slipping. Paul American season 2.
Current status, as of mid-May 2025, has not been renewed, but it hasn't been canceled either, so it leaves its future uncertain. On May 16th, an article stated that Max hasn't renewed it yet. Unclear whether it will return. Another source from May 2025 echoes that season 2 has neither been canceled nor renewed, noting that season 1 concluded around that time. So it says the status of Paul American on Wikipedia is pending. So yeah. Not renewed, not canceled.
I see. Okay, well, maybe this is the thing that gets them a season 2.
Or
What
maybe
if
like
it's
this
all-
podcast is the push that, someone in the marketing department needs.
What if Tripgate is what like ignites the interest? Like, oh, we have to capture this.
Yeah.
And I do think that they are filming though, because I think that like the brothers film the show because they film their lives.
They film everything, yeah. So,
I think
it's not they produce it, so like they give it to Max. So maybe they'll put it on YouTube or whatever.
Yeah, or maybe it's like Max hasn't bought the second season yet, but someone else could. But I think that they're
Right.
filming, and I definitely think they filmed like a docuseries for the wedding.
And just like that, got 3 seasons, give the Paul American brothers a second season.
Give them a chance.
Yeah.
But if just like that got 3 seasons, it means that they won't because they're prioritizing bad over good.
Right.
Classic. It's a classic mix-up.
It's a classic case.
Our 5th and final story is going to lead into our TV recap in a kind of indirect way.
Okay, is it our 4th and final story that's going to lead into our TV recap in an indirect or direct way? That's brought to you by David Protein. Recent surveys show that 71% of Americans want to increase their protein intake, 66% want to cut sugar, and 55% are working to reduce calories to lose weight. Well, with 28 grams of protein, 150 calories, and 0 sugar, David, the perfect combination of satisfying yet guilt-free with the protein of a meal but the calories of a snack. So whether you're on the go, you need a post-Pilates pick-me-up, or you just want something satisfying in the office, David has got you covered. In its iconic gold packaging, it has recently become available in bodegas and corner stores all around New York City and even other retailers nationwide. They should really change the name of David to Ben. He is obsessed and he's always like pushing them on people. He's like, just trust me, bro. You got to try this.
Benjamin Protein.
That's pretty good. He also always has one in his backpack. And Ben, he's like really adventurous when it comes to flavors. And he's always trying like the new different ones. They're always coming out with really good ones, but Ben loves the blueberry. So if you are looking for David, they're not hard to find. They come in iconic gold packaging. It's all around New York City in just about any bodega. They were all over the Hamptons too, or in any other retailers around the country. You can buy directly from their website too at davidprotein.com/toast. We also have a great deal. If you buy 4 cartons, you're going to get the 5th free. So visit a store near you or davidprotein.com/toast to get yours today. That's davidprotein.com/TOAST. Today's episode is also brought to you by Symbiotica. June is here. June. What month is it?
Fall.
September. Fall is here. And it's officially a glow up season. So if you're looking for that extra boost to feel good and look good, you have to check out Symbiotica. So many different products that have great key benefits. So their Irish sea moss and their liposomal vitamin C are probably their best-selling products, and they have so many great benefits. So if you're looking to support your gut health for a smoother digestion, promote clear, radiant complexion, and fuel your cellular energy to support healthy aging, getting that Irish sea moss into your everyday routine will really help with that. It also has a ton of different bonuses.
I love benefits because they make
it's a bonus and a benefit. I invented a new word, 2 new words today: flog and bonefit.
And 66.
I hate you. The Irish sea moss bonuses. Stop. It has a lemon vanilla flavor. It tastes great with no gross texture, and it comes in liquid form, which means it's faster and more effective nutrient absorption. And then their liposomal vitamin C, which can help with collagen production, glowing skin, antioxidants. It's an immunity booster. It's also citrus vanilla flavor, and it's a faster nutrient absorption. So they're all about, efficacy, if you will. I love that word. Taking Symbiotica supplements is an easy way to stay consistent with your health goals, even during a busy season. Go to symbiotica.com/toast today to get 20% off plus free shipping. That's CYMBIOTIKA.com/toast to get 20% off plus free shipping. Today's episode is also brought to you by Boll & Branch and their signature sheets. So it's extraordinary what Boll & Branch is doing. Honestly, everything they come up with, everything new that I get from them is just better and better. I've had their sheets, the signature hem sheets, on my bed for years. But every time I get like a new bed product, whether it's like a throw blanket, Boll & Branch is my first stop just because I trust them implicitly. They are made free from toxins with the finest 100% organic cotton. They're ultra crisp. The signature sheets are buttery soft. They get softer with every wash. They come in a bunch of different colors and sizes. I actually recently made like a huge transition in my life from white Boll & Branch sheets to the natural shade. It's just like a little bit of an off-white, and I feel like it elevated my entire bedroom. I can't recommend it enough, but they have a ton of different colors. You can feel the difference of an extraordinary night's sleep with Boll & Branch. You're going to get 15% off and free shipping on your first set of sheets when you go to bollandbranch.com/toast. That's BOLLAND, branch.com/toast. They'll get you 15% off. Exclusions apply. They come with a 30-night worry-free guarantee. It's ethically crafted by expert artisans, all earning fair wages, so you can feel good and sleep good, knowing that you're sleeping with the best, okay? Mm-hmm. And that's on Bowl and Branch.
Our fifth and final story is a new trailer that just dropped for a Lifetime movie starring Lisa Rinna and her daughter, Delilah Hamlin. They are in a movie called Mommy Meanest, which is a film inspired by real-life events. The real-life events chronicled in unknown number about a teenage girl who is cyberbullied, only to discover the culprit behind the horrific text is, spoiler alert, her very own mother.
Okay, Jackie, I just want to say, the movie came out last year. It's not a new trailer, but the trailer's making the rounds because the documentary has gone viral. So I was just like Googling. I was like, wait, no, this movie already came out. I didn't realize Delilah was in it because I saw the trailer and it was like this literally 30-year-old looking girl who is playing a teenager, plays the daughter. So I don't know who Delilah plays.
Delilah plays the daughter in a wig.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, no. Brianna Skye plays the daughter.
So who does Delilah play? She plays
Summer, her friend. Okay.
Oh, yeah, one of the friends. Okay.
I'm sorry,
so
this would be so much
funny.
better.
Agreed.
Oh, wait, I'm so annoyed. This was sent to me this morning as like a news story, but now I see that it is from April 2024. I'm sorry, I didn't check that, but I still would have chosen that.
That's okay.
I would have given that context. Because Unknown Number just came out on Netflix. Everyone's talking about this story that happened years ago, but like it was very much local news. And so if you weren't...
But the story did go like viral in its own bubble, which is why the Lifetime movie got made.
Right. But if you weren't following it, like you didn't know how it ended. For most people who watch on Netflix, we did not know how it ended. And now, of course, after watching it, just like everything else, I'm like, oh, they're going to make a movie about this. And then to know like Lifetime had already snatched it up. Someone's still going to make like a motion picture about it. But like, I'm sorry, Lisa Rinna thinks she already did that. Perfect casting.
This is, first of all, perfect casting. And throwing Delilah Bell in there in like a supporting role.
I'm obsessed.
Just genuine brilliance. Lisa Rinna finds, like, she stays at the center of like culture in such a profound way. And this is no exception. Like, it's so funny that a dramatized version of this like story already exists and that Lisa Rinna is the mom. Is just like, it's perfect.
Yeah. No, she's ahead of the curve. I actually want to watch this. I love a good Lifetime movie.
I'm telling you, not enough people talk about the Wendy Williams Lifetime movie, like the biopic. It was amazing.
Yeah. So this is Mommy Meanest. It's based on this story from Unknown Number, which we will now recap. It's a documentary on Netflix. Everyone's talking about it. I mean, I saw so many people hosting this, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And even you, once you wrote in the chat, like, oh my God, you guys have to watch this. And then I was like, okay. Plus, I knew you were wanting to talk about it. So I was like, okay, let me see what's going on.
So I saw everyone posting about it. And I only watched it because, like, I have, time to watch stuff. And I figured it would be, something I could post and talk about for my job. I didn't expect to be so shook by it. And that's when I said to my family, you guys got to watch the most stupidest thing I've ever seen in my fucking life.
I can't believe you were so shook by it. Like, it was not, obviously it's not enjoyable.
Were you surprised?
I don't know, like kind of not. I felt like it was, they had alluded to the fact that like parents were involved in kids' drama.
Business.
So a couple times I thought it was going to be like someone's parent.
Same. And also the longer I watched, I found it very strange that we were hearing so much from Owen's mom. Because I know like it was happening to Owen, but it was really happening to Lauren. And so if like they were both victims, but Lauren was the target. Lauren, who was the one who like it really took more of a toll on. And so like, why are we hearing so much from the guy's mom? And like the person stalking the two of them like was obsessed with Owen. Like Owen got a glowing treatment. Like it was really Lauren who this was about. And I was like, why are we hearing so much from this mom and not the other mom?
Well, because that mom was the one who was really like spearheading, like it was really like affecting her to try and find out who it is. Because like if it was just Lauren being cyberbullied, of course Lauren's mom would be like so worried about who it is stalking her child, but she wasn't worried because she knew it was her. Meanwhile, like that's a natural mother's reaction when your child is going through this. Right. So that's why like
so crazy.
Owen's mom had a lot to say. Lauren's mom would have if she wasn't the one doing it.
And I know it's like not about this, but there was like this side story where they tried to frame this girl, Chloe, and her parents got involved and they're like, Chloe was bullying me. And Chloe didn't do it. And it's really terrible that like these grown women framed Chloe. But just based on vibes, like Chloe is 1000% a bully because she literally was born to two bullies. Her parents were so fucking crazy. And you just know he's like this toxic cop in a small town who like abuses his power. And then like this wife runs around town being like, yeah, my husband, the cop. Like, I just know like there was this whole backstory of like 2 years ago, Chloe was like bullying allegations. And it's like, I believe those allegations because I saw her parents. Her parents are crazy.
No, but also it was so weird because it was like, they're telling us Lauren's getting cyberbullied. Lauren's a sweet girl, keeps to herself, not many enemies, blah, blah. And then like when the focus points to Chloe, it's like, well, Chloe always hated Lauren. I'm like, wait, why wouldn't we have started going down this path when the text first started? I felt like the way that they told the story, like, they intentionally like hid things from us to like drop truth bombs later. Like even the fact that the mom was interviewed and she's talking about how we went to the school to try and find out who it was, but I didn't think they were doing a good enough job. So like we're just watching this woman like lie for the sake of our disbelief.
For the sake of like the plot twist.
Yeah, which is just like, how useless is that?
Yeah, so like the first 30 minutes
And I just want to say, in defense of Chloe's parents, the dad did say after they interviewed Chloe, they were like, look into the mother. She's crazy. And
well, we only found that out after,
right, so now
which
it's
is like annoying.
It's glaring that Lauren's mother was crazy, that she didn't have a job, that she had a background in IT.
Right. Like, how did you guys not know?
Like, why didn't they tell us this like at the jump, these facts that everybody knew?
Well, it was supposed to be like dramatized and fun,
I just
guess.
felt like they held a lot back so that like the end reveal would be shocking.
Yes.
But then like, I mean, and it is shocking. What's more so shocking is the way that it played out after the fact. Like she got minimal time in prison. Like, and they're treating this as like a cyberbullying and stalking case, but it's also pedophilia, the way she's talking to two 13
minors
and 14-year-old children
about getting creamy. Like that was really... There was a lot to process when you found out that it was the mom. Like one, like how could someone do that to their own child?
Telling your own child to kill herself.
To kill themselves. There were so many layers to what made it so fucked up. And one of them, yes, was the pedophilic aspect. Like you're talking about like giving BJs, making out, getting creamy, like to your daughter.
They literally don't even know what you're saying. They don't even understand the words that you're saying. And so and you can't even listen to anything that she said her reason was because... What did she say her reason was that she did it?
Oh, because at first she was trying to get, help. Because she says she didn't send those first text messages around Halloween. When they started up a few months later, then it was her. And she was doing it as an attempt to catch the person, which makes no fucking sense.
Which makes no sense, by the way.
And then she got addicted.
And some of the school board people and the investigator said it. And I don't know why I just believed her when she was like, I didn't send those first ones. They're like, she definitely sent those first ones.
Yeah, agreed. I believed her too. And then because it's like such a random thing to lie about.
Why should I believe anything this woman says? And so, no, she wasn't sending them to try and catch the first person. So she was either sending them to like, I thought cyber Munchausen was a great way to put it, to like make her daughter sick and then have to be there for her.
And the fact that Lisa Rinna, Munchausen queen, played the mom in a movie, like it's perfect. If you don't know like the Lisa Rinna lore of her starting this rumor about Yolanda Hadid having Munchausen's, which like low-key, like she probably did. It's literally what got her fired from the show, like years later. Like it's literally, it's crazy.
Yeah, I thought that was a good take on it, that it's cyber Munchausen, like making your kids sick and like miserable and depressed so that they really need you. But then also, or was she doing it because she like had eyes for Owen?
Right,
and she was like jealous of her daughter.
That at the end, that like she acted weird around Owen, like
and
in a creepy
even if
way.
She didn't do it because she had a crush on Owen, which was like as obviously pedophilic. The way that she was speaking to two minors is pedophilia.
Agreed. And something that really pissed me off when they didn't press her hard enough in the interview.
No.
And when they were asking her, like, you're telling your daughter, like, you know her insecurities, that she's insecure about her weight. And then so much of what you're saying to her is calling her anorexic, flat ass bitch. Like, so your daughter's insecurities and you're using them against her. They didn't press her hard enough. And then they were like, do you think that maybe you said that because you were insecure about your own weight? Like you were very thin. And she was like, yeah. Like you weren't that skinny. Sorry. Like you look normal.
They really let her off the hook. They let her say.
It's crazy when they get the person in the documentary and you get to see how crazy they are, because only a crazy person would agree to do that. They did not push her at all. And if they did, they didn't include it. Like it was kind of not satisfying.
No.
I was like, oh, great. Let's hear from the crazy person.
And to the point that we didn't get answers. So, yes, not satisfying to like just be like, and this is what happened. And this, she's going to tell you why this is why she did it. But we really don't know why she did it.
There are a lot of theories, and I believe maybe Chloe's dad said it or someone said it, and people online believe that Lauren was actually involved because it's so crazy, and her reaction on the body camera was not so crazy, although she's a teenage girl who just found out something so crazy. Like, a lot of people think she was in on it. I don't, but they think that she was in on it to frame Chloe because Chloe had been bullying her, and this was just like an elaborate scheme her and her mom cooked up to get Chloe expelled or whatever. I don't think that Lauren was involved. I think people just can't really understand why Lauren doesn't despise her mother.
How she could be so forgiving. Look what Gypsy Rose did when she was Munchausen, you know? And instead, Lauren's emailing with the person, sending incessant messages with the person who is sending you hate messages. I don't think Lauren was in on it. And even if she were in on it, she's obviously been like so manipulated by this crazy person that I have no issue with Lauren or her handling of things. And
I actually can understand Lauren's position. It seems so crazy, but she's also still a kid. Like, maybe she'll grow up and realize how crazy it was and hate her mom and never talk to her again. But it's not that crazy that she stayed in contact with her mom. And they're not even that close. Like, she lives with her dad and she doesn't really talk to her mom. Right. But I don't think it's so crazy that her reaction and the body camera like wasn't this explosive. She's still a kid.
Yeah. Or she like knew about it. And so those messages never really affected her. You know, she wasn't really like reading them because she knew it was her mom and they had this like bigger plan. But again, I wouldn't fault her if she knew because like she's literally 13.
Right. And she's so young in the documentary. And this happened to her like years ago.
Yeah.
You know, she was so young when it happened. At its core, it's so fucked up. And like there's like memes about like, because it's so crazy, but like at its core, it is the most fucked up thing ever.
Yeah, it's really insane. I feel bad for the dad and his storage unit. Like,
oh my God,
that was really
dad
upsetting.
And his storage unit. Like, first of all, when the dad came home and found out that it was his crazy ass wife, and he immediately was like, well, she's got 11 phones. That didn't seem curious to you. I guess it's so crazy that like it would be your wife, the mom, but like you know that your wife works in IT, has a million phones, and like is low key crazy.
Yeah, but I guess like if that's your wife and they were still together, so like he obviously loved her and like wouldn't think she would be capable of something like this. Otherwise, he wouldn't have stayed married to her. And I do want to say I disagree with Chloe's dad on that point. I don't think the dad of the family was involved whatsoever. Chloe's dad said that he thought all three of them were. And he might be on to something about Lauren, but I don't think Mr. Storage Unit had any idea.
No, when Mr. Storage Unit was talking about the unit, I wanted to kill myself. It was so sad. Like everything I'd ever worked for in my whole life, gone.
Yeah. And like the fact that she was pretending to have a job. Instead she was like going out to the shed and writing hate mail all day long. Like he had no idea.
The she shed.
From her various phones and computers.
No, what a fucking crazy bitch. And you guys, Jackie had the funniest reaction. I posted it on my Instagram, but if you didn't see, she was like, I can't believe people in this town didn't know it was the mother. Like, look at her tech neck. There's only one person in this town whose neck looks like she spends all day on her phone. And it's so true. Literally, this woman is atrocious.
Yeah, like they're looking at the school cameras. I actually thought the school handled it pretty well.
Yes, I thought the same thing. When the mom was like, I to this day don't feel like they did enough. I was like, oh, great. How did the school drop the ball?
The mom
and I was
who said that
to
was Lauren's mom. Owen's mom said she was annoyed that they didn't let them go into the classrooms and ask parents.
And ban phones too.
Yeah, but like I think they wanted to ask parents to take their kids' phones and look through them. And the school was like, that's not going to go how you want it to. And so she was annoyed that they didn't let them do that. It wouldn't have even mattered because it wasn't a student. Lauren's mom said, we went to the school board and honestly, I didn't feel like they were doing enough.
She's so crazy. I didn't realize now in perspective that it was the mom. Because I remember thinking, I'm like, wait, I feel like actually the school did a lot. Like watching surveillance, setting up like traps.
Yeah, saying like text us when they text you. Setting up traps. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they actually did a lot. And I was really impressed. And I think that there should be like a ban on phones in all schools. But obviously like safety reasons, it's not 100% feasible. So the fact that the school wouldn't do a ban is annoying. But it wouldn't have stopped because the person sending the text was a grown-ass woman.
Right. And maybe they should have brought the police in sooner because I feel like it was like a year or...
You mean the FBI?
Well, first it was the sheriff, But the sheriff didn't come in like for a while, and then the sheriff brought it to the FBI.
And I wasn't sure if we were supposed to think that like the sheriff was stupid or bad at his job. I thought he did all he could.
Like it was like pretty like neutral good. Like
yeah, he had like a big binder. He was trying.
Yeah, and he like was taking it very seriously. Maybe he like didn't consider like I don't know. Maybe he focused too much on Chloe, but like things were pointing in that direction. He followed the trail.
Yeah, he followed the trail and.
Adriana.
Oh. So Owen's cousin.
Let me just
was, like,
tell
this,
you,
like,
when
nerdy...
they put her on the screen, like when they were like, there was only one person from school who was at the family Christmas who could have taken this photo. And then they're like, boom, Adriana. I'm like, she did it.
Yeah, of course. The fact also that there was a picture from like inside the house.
Yeah, like
that's a little curious.
Was Lauren's family at the Christmas? How did she get that photo?
Yes, they were there.
They were the two family Christmases. It wasn't just Owen's family Christmas.
Yeah, I feel like the picture from inside the house on Christmas like should have been like the biggest indicator that it was your mom. Like, who was standing right next to you? You know?
Yeah, or someone in that room.
Crazy.
Like, start collecting the phones of the people in that room.
Adriana, enter Adriana, was in that room and goes to the school.
Right.
Oh, she made me so upset. She was so sweet, like little brace-faced girl who obviously just like. She doesn't fit in this small town, and you know she's gonna go on to do great things and talk about her time in that town, and like, it was really upsetting. Like I'm an empath. Like I just really like I wanted to cry when I saw Adriana.
No, and also when they said that Chloe scored 12 points, so it had to have been Chloe. It's either Chloe or the person she knew scored, or the person that knew that Chloe scored 12 points.
The scorekeeper, the crazy ass mom. No, but like she was right there. That's what it is. Like she was right there in the middle of it. Like, oh, it was she was there the whole time. Like it was seriously, it's not funny.
The scorekeeper. Because I'm like, who else does Chloe even know she scored 12 points? Like who really, and also like who keeps score that thoroughly, like on their fingers at a kid's basketball game? The scorekeeper, perhaps.
And now that we know it's the mom and we like look back at all the things that the mom did, yes, I do think that it was her obsession with Owen, because why would she have texted Owen's new girlfriend from Pennsylvania or whatever?
Why didn't they ask her that? Why didn't anyone ask that question?
Yeah. And that girl obviously wanted no part of this story. She was not in the documentary at all. But it's an important factor because if it was all about, getting close to your daughter, then you would have kept it within your town. But the fact that Owen went on to have another girlfriend from a town like 45 minutes away and you went and found that girl's parents, right?
Yeah.
And texted them like, you're obsessed with Owen.
Because you work in IT.
And you wanted to fuck Owen.
Yeah, nobody asked why did you then extend it. If you were just doing it to protect your daughter and find the person who's doing it, why? Because you didn't send 50 messages a day harassing your daughter to find the person who once sent her a text message.
No, she became addicted to it.
Telling her not to come to a party.
If it started like she said it did, to like get down to the bottom of it, and then she just became addicted, okay, sure. But I like this theory more that she's a pedophile, and I wish they dove a little bit more deep into, they just, an offhanded remark from Owen's mom being like, yeah, she was always weird around Owen. I'm going to need more information.
I feel like she sent the first text for the party. I feel they had said that it's a party for parents and adults, and that Lauren wasn't invited, which means her parents weren't invited either. And I think Lauren was still going to go with Owen, and her mom wanted her to stay home. And then sent the text. And not
go to this cool party that her and her husband weren't invited to.
Right. So sent a text to her bullying her out of going to the party. And she saw that she got her way. And then it was
like an effective method.
Yeah. A year later when things weren't going her way in terms of her job, and then her 13-year-old guy she has a crush on.
She wanted her daughter to stay.
She's like, maybe I could just send her hate mail and I'll get the things that I want out of her.
And we could stay home this weekend and go to the movies.
And Owen will stop coming around, or like Owen will be ready for me to cut up his steak.
That's a very good theory too. I think cutting up the steak, yeah.
I think the party, I think that's it. And so you have to operate under the assumption that like she sent those text messages.
Of course. Why would she send 2000 and not 2002? Like, it's absurd.
Yeah. And why would they stopped after the party? So why would she then restart it to find out who sent this irrelevant text? Kids send mean things.
Right, it's over. Let a sleeping dog lie. And it seems like there's only one person in this tiny town who's truly capable of sending unknown messages on this techie app.
Yeah, someone who works in tech.
It did make me like really fearful of like having kids with their own social media accounts. Like it's so toxic. Like those TikToks and the Snapchats. Like it's just, even though it was like a grown ass woman doing the whole thing, it just gave me a pit.
Yeah. And definitely, I don't see why you can't say like no phones at school.
I guess like if there's like an active shooter situation.
Okay, no, but like you could then take it out of, it shouldn't come out of your backpack. Like,
I think that's what most schools try to do, but the kids, like, you can't get every single kid to get off their phone. They're addicted.
no, but then, okay, if they are on their phone when they're not supposed to be, you take it away.
Right.
I don't see why that's such a big problem. We weren't just like in class, like ratata on
texting.
our phone. No.
Right.
I guess when we had a free period and like things can go down there, but
I don't know how you stop that trade, like kids' social media on the phones. There's that book, The Anxious Generation.
I know. That's what everyone's talking about.
Right. I don't know. I don't have a perfect solve, and I just feel like that was like one issue highlighted in this documentary, although it wasn't the focus. I have no idea.
Me neither. I hope they don't make a movie out of this story. Like, I'm already over it. I didn't think it was like that compelling to begin with, and certainly like not satisfying. And then the wind up, she's like out, it's over.
Right.
So I don't need to like see 4 iterations of this. Like the first was fine enough.
I just love the dad. Like I hope there's a nice woman in the town who's keeping his bed warm.
I need Storage Wars to go and find the person who bought his storage unit and return it all to him. And then I could sleep.
I agree. The storage unit is sort of like the unsung tragedy, because obviously the tragedy is this mother attacking her own daughter, but what's not getting highlighted enough is the devastation of the loss.
And the daughter's not mad, so like what should I be mad for her?
No, she's confused.
Yeah.
It's a very complex range of emotions.
Yeah. And Owen's big mad.
Owen's big mad.
As he should be.
Seriously, freaky.
So let's get that storage unit bad. If you like, what's his name? Like if you bought a storage unit and you see his name.
That guy.
Like I'm going to go into like pawn shops and like antique stores for the rest of my life, like looking for his name
Sean's.
on items that I can send back to him.
Yeah, I agree. Kendra.
Kendra.
Her name would be Kendra. Sorry to Kendra's listening.
And
but
what
like,
is it?
She's
like
such a Kendra.
LaCroix?
Labissa or something. Like she had let me look it up. Hold on. Lakari.
Kendra Lakari.
In another life, she could have been a movie star with that name.
Yeah. Well, she definitely is a star.
Starring
when the
Kendra
sister
Lakari.
came on.
Slay the house down, Boots' sister in a bar. She
Sorry,
was in a bar.
Cousin just clocked her.
Cousin?
Yeah, they're cousins. She said her mother were sisters.
Oh, but they grew up like sisters because they were both only children to sisters.
Yes. Was like, Kendra loves attention. Like, so that was important context.
They clocked Kendra real quick with that.
Yeah, she'd be dancing over there.
I loved her.
And the whole town was talking about her. They didn't know who they were talking about, but like she had captured the attention of the town.
She was a star in her own
in what
right.
she was doing.
Yeah. Mission accomplished. For Kenny.
For Kendra.
That is your unknown number recap, and that's your show. Thank you guys so much for listening to The Toast, the Millennial Morning Show, where we deliver the fast 5 stories you need to know every Monday through Friday on YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. We're also available as a podcast anywhere podcasts can be found. So at Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, Public Radio, iHeartRadio, CastBox, all the places where you listen to podcasts. Find us, The Toast, leave a 5-star review about how beautiful, about how stunning, and about how wickedly talented we are.
Love ya. Bye. Leave a message.